CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code chicken.
Guys, the chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. We're on day 2 of Warships at the moment, and as you can see, we've gone to 4 yards. So I'm going to talk about what's important to grab in the tech tree, the layouts, the attack, what's changed, what's good, what's working, what's not. We did go on a pretty huge win streak earlier. We got up to 15, and then since we've fallen off a bit, but you can see we do have that chest. And now what we got to do is by day 6 or 7 this season, if my calculations, just my glasses, are correct, we got to hit diamond if we're going to finish the tech tree. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of time to mess around. We got to get winning. We got to get winning right now. Yeah, so guys, I do appreciate it if you use the code chicken in the shop. You're going to pick up instant training or anything like that. At the end of next month, we're doing our next giveaway. We give away $100 worth of free instant training to you guys that choose to support us. And don't forget to subscribe because we're going to post Warships updates for Season 24 each and every single day until the season ends. All right, so let's go over the tech tree first. Now, you see we've skipped some things. Now, what I did was I'm skipping ahead. I made the choice to go to Barrage quickly. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to stick to my guns now since we're already at 4ER. Initially going to 4 engines, that was actually a bit of a boost. I wasn't expecting that, but that got us from mid-14s over the hump of 15. I think we got like midway 15, then we started losing a lot. That was due to something else we'll talk about in a second. But yeah. Now, if you don't have a lot of tech, if you're back here, say you're just getting heavies, and you're like, chicken, what should I do? So at 3 engines, if you can get building health and cannons, if you can get building health and cannons and mash those guys together, you're going to have a pretty unstoppable base. Now, if you are going to go that route, you should go all in on the defense, because then it's going to be like, once you get the building health, if you can get sniper towers, and, well, obviously you have to have them, but if you can max those guys out, get your mines. The mines are so important this season as they are in every season. Get your regular mines, get your boom mines, max them out, make a dirty base. Try the one I was using yesterday in yesterday's tech tree guide video, or simply grab one from the leaderboard, and you'll be rock and rolling. You'll be doing fine. But I think, since I had a little bit more tech, I didn't have a ton of tech. A lot of guys, right out of the gates, they were able to get Barrage, the legendary players from last season. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that, so we're on a bit of a slower path to get there. But overall, we're okay. I didn't do like a straight sprint to Barrage. You can see I did go out of the way a little bit. I got a couple other things. I didn't have to get the boom mines and the critters. I chose to do that just to beef up our base a little bit. I didn't have to get the regular mines, and I didn't have to get the troop damage, but yeah, I chose to get the regular mines and the troop damage just to help out our heavy rush attacks, beef up the base a little bit for not much cost. Critters are pretty important. Depending on whatever you're doing, you need critters. At 4 engines, you need critters. At 3 engines, you need critters. So try to do your best to get those and max them out, because you're able to. You can see all. Basically, my base at 4ER is I'm trying to defend against critters. So I want to either force them to spend a ton of GBE to use critters to take down an engine room, or make it almost impossible by having 2 shock points, groups of mines, and everything like that. So yeah, that's basically it. I did switch to the microwaver. I don't know if it's the latest and greatest. It's hard to say at the moment, but I'm just kind of experimenting with it right now. This is also a base that I've made. It's not a meta base. I should probably divvy up the mines a little bit so it's not all boom mines on the left and all regular mines on the right. But with that being said, let's get into some attacks and see how we can fare here. So yeah, like I said, it's been a little bit rough after when I went to 4ER right away. It was a nice boost. Since then, it's been a little bit rough as we're facing guys that have a little bit more tech, but this is good. Now, when you're spacing your engine rooms and your defenses, don't do it like this. Make sure there's a building touching your engine room, every single one of them. Otherwise, you're going to see when I throw critters here, it's going to be 2 shocks, 3 boats of critters. So we're actually going to come up this way. I'm going to launch all my heavies up here. I'm going to let them free clear. I'll let them take out those 2 engines, then I'll flare over to this one, and then I'm going to use my critters and my shocks over on this side. And that's simply because I'm going to have a ton more GBE by the time I go to do that. This isn't a super fast style of attacking, but it's safe, and it's going to you know, we're going to have to lean on our base a little bit to get away with this. Now, once we get Barrage, think about it this way. We can do the critter thing over here. We can use Barrage hopefully over there if we get it ranked up enough. And then we only have to heavy rush 2 engines. So, I mean, we'll be flying. We'll be flying by then. All right, so I'm going to, once we take this engine down, I'm going to flare the heavies over here. Now, you see there's no time wasted, and we have all of the GB in the world to do this. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to go shock, shock, and then we're going to go like that. 1, 2, 3, nice and quick. Now, you see right there, I didn't throw the critters perfectly, so they did space out a little bit, which isn't ideal, but I think we can make it work. Let's go ahead and shock right here. And there we go. So we got the critters taking that one down at the same time. This one's going down, boom, 257. So not the fastest time. I mean, you still want to be above 3 minutes, even at 4 yards. But for what we're doing right here, I think it's going to be okay. There we go, 252. So let's take a look at what he did versus what we did and see what worked and what didn't. Ooh, he was a rank 13. Whoops. So how many stars we get for that? No, oh, well, we got 9. Okay. Let's see what he did here. Now, there's a couple different ways of attacking. A lot of guys are split dropping. So, for example, you would you'd land it on the ramp like this, and you would throw 3 heavies up this way, depending on the layout, of course, and then 5 heavies down this way. And depending on where the where the defenses are, they should split. And 3 heavies with some critters and shocks. You know, it's kind of a free clear strategy. So you assist them with, with critters and shocks like this guy. See, this guy went for here. We were just able to hold them off, kind of. Well, not really, but that's the idea. Critters are very strong right now. Let's dive into another one. And yeah, we got some ground to make up, but I think once we get the next troop health too, that's going to make our heavy rushes that much more that much stronger. This one we can go, This one's going to be tricky. So I'm still going to critter this. I think 2 shocks is going to be plenty. I think we can actually grab that in 2. Let's try it. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to throw all our heavies out, same as last time. Build up some gunboat energy first. But, yeah, I think we can go 1 shock here, and then 1 shock, like, right on the wall there. I think that might be enough to grab 2 of them, and then we can just throw all our critters out, because he doesn't have any mines directly on his engine. So we're not going to have to mess around with throwing a bucket of critters first to clear those mines. Alright, let's let all these guys just come up this way first. And 80 GBE, that's loads. Yeah, we're probably okay to do this now. Especially if we're going to have to come down first, I guess. But, whew, man, a little bit nervous. A lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on these critter hits. So, let's go. Let's try it here. Yeah, we were able to just hit it. Look at that. Those critters are going to maul through that engine room. Now, I am out of flares. I'm going to shock these. Come on, guys. 253. A little bit slow up top. I could have done that with less GB. Just a little bit nervous there. 249. Ah, we're going to lose that one. So, we could have sped that up a bit. Could have sped it up a bit, I guess. Instead of using 100 GB to throw down on that engine, we could have spaced that out a little bit better. Okay, I don't want to watch this. He's using Heavy Zuka. Let's try one more. See if we can end things on a good note here. But yeah, that's the idea right now. Is at 3 and 4, we want to critter 1 engine room, and then heavy rush the other 2. Or if you're using split Heavy Zuka, that's obviously a thing. But it's not something I'm using. So, oh, a 3 engine. It's a dirty 3. Okay. We can critter the bottom one there. Yes, we can. Pretty easily, too, actually. Alright, so let's go like this. And I have to rank 4 flares, so we can get away with this pretty easily. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Shock there. Just gotta watch that mortar. As long as it's hitting to the outside, we're fine. Okay. Let's shock here. Just gotta be a little bit careful. We could fizzle on this one. It's not gonna be easy. Then where do we want to shock? We're gonna shock right about there. I think we're gonna fizzle. It's tough with the max cannons. That's what I'm saying. If you guys are still at 3, Get those cannons, get that building health. I think the problem here was he had the building health. Ouch. That hurts. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and he's going to fizzle, but either way, doesn't look like, well, could go either way. Let's see. If he's going on the bottom, then comes up in the top, he should be fine. Yeah, the problem is we have no single target. We have no sniper towers. We have no cannons. We have nothing really to deal with damage to the heavies. So let's see what's going to happen here. Now, if he gets 2 engines here, then he's going to win. But let's see, they're right on the edge of that microwaver. If he gets both of these, then he's got us. But oh, come on, microwaver. He's got max shot. He's got all the stuff, man. He's got all the stuff. Well, that's unfortunate, but either way, guys, that is your day 2 update, and I'm thinking once we get to the barrage, we're going to get on a nice push here and get up to gold. We were close there when we initially got 4, but not quite. So there it is. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for daily Warships updates and everything else like that. Join the Discord server. Link that is in the video description, and yeah, catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.